Yo, what is going on, guys? It is me, Dizzy, back with another video on skate, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics of trick lining in Skate 4. This is coming from someone who has been trick lining since 2012, so like 13 years now, which is maybe older than some of you watching this video, which makes me feel old as shit. But anyways, let's get right into this. So first things first, we have to discuss what a trick line actually is. Trick line consists of three things: a revert, a flip, and a transfer. This is what people coined it many years ago, and it's just kind of what stuck. I want to add that style is what makes trick lining different from competitive, because in competitive you're strictly going for high scores and doing the tricks that give you the most points, and that's all you really care about. In trick lining, we aren't focused with points whatsoever. You might get points from it, but that's not what we're going for. We're just strictly focused on how clean our line is and how stylish it is. With that being said, I do want to say some of the unwritten rules of trick lining that no one really talks about, but I'm going to give you guys anyways. This being: 1, don't repeat your grabs in your line. Try and avoid doing the same grab trick. So for example, if you did a tail walk off of a building, the next time you go to do a grab, don't do a tail walk again. Try doing like a judo, a benihana, just do anything else. Try to keep it to 1 per line, don't get too repetitive. Next, no vario heel flips or kick flips. They're just ugly. It's something that also many years ago people just deemed as ugly, and it's mainly because it's one of those tricks that you do on accident most of the time. If you're trying to do a laser flip or a tray flip, or even like a 360 hard, if you're, or like whatever, if you're trying to do a trick like that, most of the time the vario comes out, and that's when you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Lastly, try to maintain your speed without pushing. In Skate 3, we never had to like push in our lines because we had things like the cannonball speed glitch, to where we could whip it out really fast and just do that. In this game, we have the spread eagle glitch, which is what most people have been doing now. So if you guys don't know how to do that, I would recommend doing that. If you're like losing speed in a line, or you want to build up speed, do a spread eagle in your line. Oh, also last thing, not really a rule, but something that I do want to mention real quick, is that go ahead and familiarize yourself with the tricks in the game and become aware on how to do them. Learn your flip tricks, your ollie flip tricks, your nollie flip tricks, learn your grabs, all that stuff. Make sure you aren't just flicking the stick or just grabbing the trigger and pressing buttons to do a grab. It's gonna make it look kind of sloppy. Obviously, if you don't, I'm not saying you have to learn every single trick in the game before you're able to start trick lining. Go ahead and start practicing, but go ahead and familiarize yourself with where you gotta flick your stick to do a tray flip, where you gotta position your stick to do an airwalk, stuff like that. That way you're able to utilize them correctly and do them intentionally. This next part, guys, is very important to trick lining on Skate 4. You have to adjust your settings. I've seen a lot of people saying they can't trick line, or that it's super hard, and this is because they haven't changed their settings. The main settings you're going to want to change is your minimum pop height, your flick sensitivity, your vert pump assist, and your allowed fall height. Okay, now to finally get started practicing trick lining, I recommend you come to this spot right here. If you don't recognize it, it's on top of the store in Hedgemont. Eventually, you want to try and find your own spots and hit original lines, but for right now, it's a good spot to get the hang of trick lining. Alright, so now you just want to implement everything we mentioned before. You can trick off the building, transfer into this little like hill right here, go down, do a flip off this, just do whatever you want to do. It's important that you kind of just mess around and find your own style, see what you like, see what you don't. And what I really like about this spot is that you can start off with a simple line like the one I just did, and then eventually you can start adding more complex things into your line. For example, you can add in things like the no comply flip, the pop glitch, and then just overall, just as time progresses and the trick lining evolves in this game, you can just start adding things in. That's actually one of the reasons I made this video. It's just because I want to see how trick lining looks like within the first month of the game, and then how it'll progress within like the next 3 to 6 months. And I want to go ahead and put this on the record. I by no means am the best at this game, or probably ever will be, but I'm learning, and I wanted to put this out there to you guys, any beginners, anyone who's new to the game. And yeah, but that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Thank you guys for all the recent support on the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. We're almost at 600 subs at the time of recording this video, and that's just insane. Stay tuned for any future uploads. I'm having a blast on this game right now. Honestly, there is some things I don't like, but it's very few and far, I guess. I'll have a video out on my opinions on the game soon. But yeah, like, I just look forward to making more content for you guys, so long as you guys keep supporting. And yeah, but I'll catch you guys in the next one, guys. It's been Dizzy. Peace out.